Will, you're up against one of your old clubs, and this game feels from the outside to be pretty important. How are you guys looking at it?
Yeah, it's a really important game. I think it's no different to any other game that we've had. We've approached it the exact same, but we understand the importance of it. The next 12 games are huge for us. Not just this game, but the next 12 games are massive. So yeah.
I mean, there's obviously an onus to try and reel West Brom in, but everybody else as well. I get the sense that you guys are giving everything to do so, and you feel like you're quite close to it coming right.
Exactly that. I think we are so close. And that's sort of been the story of our season. I think just a few moments have gone against us, and yeah, well, if we keep doing the right things, I think it will all change at some point, and I think that I'm really confident going into the next 12 games that our luck will come in, because I just feel like our luck's not been in so far this season. I think now. I think I'm really positive that's going to come.
You even tried like a scorpion horse kick, and that didn't quite happen.
I know. Yeah, that's how I just know. Yeah, it wasn't going. It's not going for me. But yeah, no, I'm still so confident getting in the right areas, and that's all you can do really. And yeah, I know that as a striker, and I hold a lot of responsibility to score goals, and maybe I haven't done that in recent games, but I think that the performances have been really encouraging, and yeah, I think just for the fans, just stick with us. We're going to really need everyone on board the next 12 games, and yeah, let's really get after it.
I mentioned you come up against an old club, and a club that you scored against at the Hawthorns earlier on in the season. One or two there were saying, "Oh, don't remember that happening when he was playing for West Brom."
Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't manage to get a goal for West Brom, but I've spoken about it before. I think it was such a good loan for me. I learned a lot. My first loan, I think everybody's first loan doesn't really go the way I'd like it to go, but actually I took a lot from it. I have a lot of respect for West Brom, and I think it's a massive club. I think it's a great club. But yeah, going into this weekend, I want to beat them, of course. But yeah, I hold a lot of respect for West Brom.
People would be almost surprised just looking at the way you conduct yourself to know that you're a lone player if they didn't know. You have put your heart and soul into this year with Oxford United.
Yeah. I've really taken to this environment. I've really enjoyed being here, and I think for me as a person and as a player, I think when the fans, when the club have been so good to you and so welcoming like they have, I always want to give back, and I feel like I would be doing them a disservice if I ever went out onto the pitch and didn't give my 100%, and I will never not do that. And yeah, I just think that that's so important. I think as a player, for every player, speaking as for everyone, I think if we can all just come together, we'll 100% get the performances that we deserve, and I think we've been really good. I think there's been some really good performances out there for us, definitely recently, really encouraging. So yeah, I think not just myself putting my heart and soul into this, I think everyone, and I am on loan, yeah, but I was here to do a job. I wasn't brought in to be a lone player. I'm here to help the team and yeah, produce. So hopefully I can start really kicking on. I feel like I've done okay. I think I've done all right. But now I just want to start producing more, and yeah, I'm confident of that.
But fair to say, from the moment you walked in here, you were here for the year. I know sometimes people look at January and you had a good start to the season with 6 goals in the Championship, but you kind of set your mind to being here to do the job for the season, because that's what you signed up for originally.
Absolutely. Yeah, I obviously at the start of the season, I came here, wanting to help the club, and I think definitely the first half of the season went a lot better than I thought it would, but I worked hard for it, and that was the aim, and I'm really optimistic, and I really believe in myself. So I could see myself getting into position, but I did go better than I thought it would. But yeah, I had nothing else in my mind other than just to help out Oxford, be a good professional, and I think as well. I think loyalty takes you far in every walk of life, and I think, I think that I came here to do a job, and I think that if I was to ever come away from it, then I'd almost have to look at myself, and I'd never do that, to a place that's been so good to me. So I've really enjoyed it, and I'm here for the season, obviously, and here to do my job.
Perfect, thank you.
Cheers.
Well, obviously you've got a history, as we mentioned, with West Brom. Scored against them last time as well. With that particular opponent, do you have a little bit more motivation to a point to prove sort of thing?
No. As I said at the start of the interview, massive respect for West Brom. I actually really enjoyed my time there. I think it's such a good club, and I think that the staff there I really got along with. I know the players, and they were all really, really nice to me. So I don't have any sort of animosity towards them. It's another game, and almost every game I want to score, I want to win, and I won't be treating it any differently. Like, they're my friends, but I have to do my job, and I have to win at the end of the day. So I'll be going out there with that mindset, and afterwards I'll say hello.
Yeah. Obviously West Brom in a bit of a sticky patch of form. We'll have a caretaker manager tomorrow. How big an opportunity for you as a team is this?
Massive opportunity. I think it's a big opportunity. We approach it no different to any other game. We know that they're probably not doing as well as they would like, but we can't be. We know that they've got good players. They've got good players, so they can hurt us, and we do have to be mindful of that. They're a good side, so we'll come for it tomorrow. We come prepared. We're not taking them lightly, and even though the situation they're in, they'll all be in that changing room, wanting to get out of the position that they're in. So we know it's going to be a tough game tomorrow, and they'll bring a lot of fight and a lot of energy. So we'll match that.
For a striker near the lower end of the Championship, naturally maybe there's not going to be as many chances, as many opportunities to score as players at the top end. Do you feel like you need some more chances? Do you feel like you're having enough to put some away at the moment?
Well, I do, yeah. I do think that, I've scored 6, 7 if you're counting the FA Cup, which is all right. And I've hit the bar against Wrexham, hit the bar against Preston, hit the bar against Stoke, disallowed against Coventry. So if you add all of them up, you could be on 10 or 11 goals. So the chances are there. I'm very confident. I know we've got great players. I'm so confident in the ability of our changing room. But also for me, there's so much more to being a modern day 9, and I think that I'm learning parts of the game that I needed to learn, and I feel like I'm getting a lot better and developing those aspects. And I do believe that I'm so confident in myself that I'm if I do get the chance, which I know will come, because I'm putting so much, you earn your luck. I like to say that, you earn your luck. So I know the chances will come, and I'll be there to score I'll be there to score. So, yeah.
Yeah, you spoke about hitting the bar at Stoke. I mean, it's a matter of inches, really, isn't it? Do you feel like, you mentioned the moments. They need to fall for the team, and they're just not at the moment. Do you feel like once one comes your way, that the tide will kind of turn?
Exactly. I think moments, as you said there, I've hit the bar to make it 2-1, and they've gone 2 minutes later and gone down the other end and scored. So you know, if my one went in, which I think on another day, like I was on the line and I've literally got anything and it's hit the bar somehow. So yeah, it's just moments. They're not quite dropping for us at the minute, but that will turn. We're giving absolutely everything. I know the manager's giving absolutely everything. The staff here, the players, we're all really in this together. So I know that our luck will come in eventually. And yeah, we're all, you know, no one's like moping around the training ground. Everyone's really, you know, enjoying the battle almost. Like we like this position. Well, we don't like this position, but we're relishing it, and we want to, you know, fight it head on. So yeah.
Another striker back from injury, Nick Palace as well. Obviously, you played as a lone striker, but a couple of times as in a duo. You're comfortable, happy to play with either Nick and Sparky as well?
Absolutely. I think we've got great strikers in the building. I think all offer different things, really. It's great to have Nick back. I think he's such a presence. I really enjoyed when we had a little partnership going, and he would probably say that he's not scored like as much as he would like to, but actually what he does is really helpful for the team. You know, the off the ball stuff, which I know that nines, we're all judged on the amount of goals we score, and we've all probably not scored enough, but we're all offering different things to the team, which is really effective. You know, Sparky's pressing and out of possession stuff's as good as it can get. So we're all learning off each other as well. So I think we've got brilliant strikers in, and yeah, it's brilliant to have them back and everyone fit. And yeah, hopefully we can get partnerships going and score some goals. I know that when Nick played, me and Nick did start go as a duo. He'd often like take defenders. He would create space for me, which was massive for me. I scored a lot of goals actually with Nick in the team. So yeah, I think he's a brilliant player, and I think Sparky is as well. I think we can all really contribute for the next 12 games of the season.
Yeah, just lastly for me, you mentioned partnerships. You've got a Spurs teammate here now as well, and Jamie Donnelly. We've seen you together a couple of times. Obviously, injuries and stuff have prevented it a bit, but how are you enjoying having him around the place and getting to play with him? You're hoping to be on the pitch with him more as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, Jamie I've known for a couple of years now, and he's honestly an unbelievable footballer. He's probably, yeah, again, maybe a bit disappointed with the injuries he's had. But that's the way because he didn't play much at Stoke. But honestly, like, everyone has so much to be excited about with him. I think he's such a good footballer, and he makes passes that, you know, I don't ever see. So you know, he makes my job and makes our strikers' job so much easier with him in the team. And yeah, I'm really hoping that he will come in and show that, because we all know that he can do that. He shows that in training every single day. So yeah, and I think he's really motivated and determined to get back now and you know, hit the ground running, which I'm really confident that he will do.
Do you feel like there's a bit more chemistry there between you and him as well, having known him a little bit longer?
Yeah, I think it's experience. Like, I played with Jamie, and Jamie gave me so many goals at youth level, but now it's just about transforming that into the men's game. But yeah, like I think anybody who plays with Jamie as a striker would absolutely love it. If he gives you the ball, you know, he makes all the right decisions. So you just need to kind of be in the right areas at the right time, which is my job. But honestly, he will find you if you get half a yard of space. So yeah, I'm really excited for him to come back, and I just really hope that for the next 12 games we can keep him fit and get him running.
That's great. Thanks, Brom.
Brilliant. Cheers.
So